Good evening, everybody.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Hope you
Hi.
can hear us tonight.
Yes.
Yes,
Talk loud.
I got to remember to talk loud.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not using the microphones. I'm not familiar enough with the wireless ones to trust them yet. So give me a chance to play with them over the summer. Um, Tonight, our topic is We Are a Family. And just discussing very briefly, it's not going to be a long presentation tonight because we're abbreviating it because we're tired. I'm tired, and I didn't realize just how tired I was. Not just from caregiving, but which normally doesn't make me tired. It's all the other stuff, that I
Well, you've
have.
had a lot more stuff
Oh
added to
my
your plate this
gosh,
week.
I haven't
Yeah.
I?
Vacation Bible School at our church is getting ready to start pretty soon. And in fact, it's going to start Monday.
Yes.
And Sharon, for years, had been cooking for them and shopping for them. Well, it's getting old. Okay.
Oh, I don't know how old that's getting. I'm getting old,
Yeah.
and because I tend, I don't look, as old as I really am. What can I say? Anyway, I think some people, including him, thinks I'm younger than what I really am, and I'm old. I'm 77.5 years old, and I don't always feel that old. But when I do more than I really should be doing for somebody 77.5 years old, I really feel it. So I'm some of the stuff I said I was going to do, I have to cut back. I'm cutting back on. I have two YouTube channels. I'm cutting back on those. Um, and then I have the Facebook Live. I know I said I was going to go all summer. I can't go all summer. I remember seeing what's the child that did the Olympics? What's that child name?
Oh,
Simone Biles.
Simone.
When she was saying that she has to step back for her mental health. I'm stepping back from my mental health. I want to do so much, and everything looks so fun, and I want to do it all. And I'm saying yes, 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 and I can't do it all. I was telling him, he called me tonight to come down to the church to look at something. I said we're just around the corner from church, maybe a minute away. I said okay, I'll be there. But when he called me, I had fallen asleep on this couch behind me. And I didn't even realize I was asleep until the phone rang. And I'm just, what's that noise? What's it? And hey, I'm tired. And probably tired because I didn't go to bed this morning until almost 7 o'clock this morning. I was doing the menu and the shopping list for Vacation Bible School next week.
Week.
The last time I did this was 7 years ago. Was the last time I did it.
Really?
Yeah, because we had the
Oh,
pandemic,
the pandemic
and
wouldn't allow you to have
we
it.
didn't do it. They didn't do it like that, and so and when I did it then, it is whoosh 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 whoosh. I just wrote it down. It's a big difference 7 years can make when you're older. It really does make a difference, and because of that, trying to get that together, I was sleepy from that, and then I had gone to uh, you know what? I can't right now. I said I know I was getting tired because I can't think straight.
You were going to get your hair cut.
Oh yeah, I went to get my hair cut today. Yes. Mm,
Me too.
yeah. So I went to get my hair cut today, and I've been getting we're moving back into the house. Maybe you know that we're because we I know baby. You poor baby. We're not RVing anymore. Well, we're still going to travel, but we're just not RVing anymore. And so we're moving back into the house. But in the meantime, we've got this house that we've been living in for 5 years, and we have a house full of stuff that we have got to get rid of and pack up away and stuff. Anyway, so all of that, and it is a lot. It's a lot if you were 30, and I am twice that old and then some. So, having said that, we want to make sure that our health remains stable. So far, Hampton's health has remained stable, and he's had his biggest stretch. Have you had your biggest stretch of being well? No, this is not the biggest stretch. No, that's okay. I'm not going to take this last time he was in the hospital, which was in when we were in Myrtle Beach. That was from some medication he took that caused him to have another blockage. But we're not even going to talk about that. But that was not his fault. So, but I had a chance to rummage through some old photo albums, and the photo albums were online. Not the red ones you just flip the pages and stuff like that. But I was looking through. I don't even remember why I was looking for them, but I was looking through them, and some of them, those pictures that I saw were from 20 years ago, and most of the babies had not most of the babies we had not been born yet. And then as I went through the years and seeing them grow up and some more years, and then we got to the years where they came to live with us, all 10 little babies, those 10 little innocent souls, and their daddy. Oh yeah, he was innocent too, but he just didn't know he was innocent. But anyway, they came to live with us, and we were a household of 13, 10 children and 3 adults, and then we grew into a blessed household to welcome Chris, Hampton's wife, into our home, and was just a godsend. And I know because I prayed for her from when 2 weeks in to our son moving back with us with his children. I said, "You need a wife," and I started praying fervently, and I knew that God was preparing whoever she was for him, and he did. Praise God, and she's been a godsend. And I enjoyed reminiscing while I was laughing, I was crying, and what really made me in awe were the photos of our grandkids when they first came to live with us, and this was truly, and how they used to stand around the island in the kitchen. Uh, that Our kitchen was truly the heart of the home.
Yeah.
Truly, they got off they had a room that their dad had set up for them called the command center, which used to be our dining room, and it was in there. It was set up really nice with desks and books and computers and stuff, and had to set it up for them. They didn't do that. They wanted to do their homework at the kitchen island.
Yes.
And so they were all jockeying for positions around the kitchen island, which only sat four. Four. It sat four people at the kitchen island, and then another
table.
We had
another
five or six, something like that. And so
everybody was jockeying for
the
bar
for the table
island. Yeah.
The island, because as I was cooking, and I don't like to taste my food when I cook, so it was, and the kids soon figured out that Mimi was going to need a taster. No matter what I was cooking, they were game. Right. I need a taster, and when I say I need a taster,
knocking each other over.
Yeah.
Boy.
So I finally, instead of having just one spoon, I would have a whole handful of spoons, so they could taste the food I was cooking. So yeah. So I really I missed that. I missed because we left 5 years ago, and 5 years ago, yes, they had grown, but they hadn't become
adults.
People yet. They hadn't grown into those adult bodies yet. And so every time we came back home, we would see them growing into these adult bodies. And now we have big people. Everybody's taller than me. I didn't think all of them would ever get taller than me. Everybody is taller than me. And because they said that's not going to mean much, but they are. They're all taller than I am.
Yeah.
And a couple of them, they're taller than their dad, and he don't want to admit that. I said, yeah, okay. So everybody taller than him, but almost all of them are, and so especially the boys. And so it really has been. I'm looking at it. I have to look at it as a blessing. Yes, I am in Hamp. I know Hamp is. We're mourning our new lifestyle. We're mourning the lifestyle we're leaving behind. But I have hopeful anticipation of our new life, our new journey. As we enter the house that we had as our home since 1980. Or was it 79?
80.
It was 1980, so that's 44 years ago. Wow. So we've been living in the house for 44 years. And so, yeah. So anyway, so there were hundreds and hundreds of pictures of me and my grandkids. And
These were also videos, weren't they?
yeah, I had
Yeah.
videos too. A
A lot
lot
of
of I
videos.
must have over 100 videos, and that's why I had started originally started that YouTube channel posting some of those videos. But I didn't have they didn't have the editing software back in the day that they do now, and maybe I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna edit that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'll let them do that. But but those years came and gone, have come and gone like a tornado, and we had a chance to travel and see places and visit places and see things that most people never see in their lifetime. They have never seen in their lifetime, and most never will. And we've been had a wonderful, wonderful, awesome time traveling. And I miss our grandkids, and you know it was hard leaving them sometimes. And okay, all the time it was hard to leave. I really miss them, and they've grown into such wonderful, wonderful young people. They really have, and they do anything. I even the ones that are the laziest, and I'm not calling no names. But if you've ever had a teenage girl in your house, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but they have never said no to me. Now, what they might do is get somebody else to do it, but I have never had to ask anybody twice anymore. Especially, you know, we're older now, and they see that we're getting older, and I'm certain they have seen us grow older, as we have seen them grow older. And I can remember seeing my grandmother growing older, and I realized that she's not gonna be here forever. And I don't know if that's dawned on them yet, but I remember when it dawned on me that my grandmother, she's getting old. As I get older, she's getting old too. And yeah, so yeah, um, the we're hoping that the time that we have had behind us, we're not gonna have that many years ahead of us. I know that. You know, I know that. But we've got enough time that for some months and prayerfully some years left to enjoy our family, to enjoy time with them. And what do you look forward to with your boys? You got to tell me what you started doing with your
Oh,
boys.
really having a good time with the boys. Saturday is our day to do things together. So we missed a good chance last Saturday. All right. My boys are showing an interest in old classic cars. So, but we have one. We have a 1970 GTO, but we haven't gone out in it yet so far. Okay. But last weekend there was a show in Columbia that my car club sponsored, and I completely forgot about it. But we've started going out to breakfast on Saturday mornings. And the key is to, just like Mimi and I, Sharon and I travel around eating at different places in specific states. We go to breakfast at a different place every day, every time we go out. We don't go to the same place. And so far, they've already accumulated statistics about which one they like the best. This one gave us the best service. The food was great. It was a nice looking place, you know. So they're really something. So we're talking about things like how to tie ties and talking about cars and talking about girls and that kind of a thing. And it really is neat. Uh, the last time we went out, I ran into one of my old high school classmates that graduated with me from Laurel High School in 1965, and they were amazed. You graduated high school in 1965? They can't.
It sounds like you're talking about the Pharaoh, right?
1965. Yeah.
Like the
Wow,
pharaohs
that's a
of
long
Egypt.
time ago. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So it's been interesting,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna miss it. This week they're going back to visit with their mother in Pittsburgh, so I'm gonna miss the guys as they're gonna go away for a few weeks from during the summer.
Only the two. You still have one boy.
Oh yeah, we still have. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, you
Okay,
have
so we'll
Justice.
continue.
Yeah.
We'll
Hmm.
continue that. Okay,
Hmm.
he and I will
Yeah.
continue that.
Hmm. Yep. I have I was looking through some stuff, and like I said, I've been packing up stuff to move and throw away and whatever, and I came across the food journals I kept when the kids were in the house. I know you probably can't see these real good, but this is just one of them. This one is from 2017, and it's packed with recipes and stuff. And one of my grandkids wants to be a chef. The youngest one, Omega, wants to be a chef. And so I'm gonna give him these. I'm not gonna give them to him now because he won't know where they are. But I'll save these that they're for making a lot of the recipes and stuff I have in there. Some I've made up myself from scratch, for big families that make big. And so if he has a restaurant, he can do that with it. He's already made for 12. He just double it, triple it, whatever he needs to do like that. So I've saved that for him. I've actually got 3 of them. I found another one I had. But so he wants to be a chef, and so and he's never wavered on that. He's wanted to be a chef for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. Every time we cook something, he's right there.
Yeah, he said he wants to be a chef and a baker. He wants to have a restaurant with a bakery attached. That's what he says, and that's what he keeps on saying. So I said, okay. And he loves to eat. So I said, yeah. I said, you need to do that. I said, and your girls will be so impressed with you that you know how to cook and can cook well. So so I have those books, and I'm going to make sure that I'll give him that. Maybe I'll give him a set of knives and the cookbooks when he graduates from high school or something. We'll go to culinary school. Yeah. Let me see. One of the things that made it so that we decided not to continue with Facebook Live for the next 2 months at least. 2 months. We said after Labor Day, and
Labor Day.
that's in September.
But you're going to stop. When are you going to stop?
Now, today.
This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Okay.
It's like school.
That's what I wanted to hear you say. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you want me to hear these.
Yeah,
This is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one until after Labor Day, and we may pick up again as the caregiver spouse. We may continue and alternate with caregiving and romance. And you liked that one, didn't you?
No more caregiving.
You want no more
You
caregiving?
beat that horse to death.
Oh,
Let's go.
poor baby. Okay, all right. Well, some people are going through it now,
That's
so
true.
so that's why I said maybe once a month or every
But
other month, something
weren't
like
you
that.
glad when your class was over with that? You just told me.
Don't say that because they might be watching. Anyhow, so anyway, so this is the last time we're going to be doing this right here until for the next July, August, about 2.5 months. We're and to give us a chance to sell into our home. So the next time we do this, we'll either be sitting in our office or we may be sitting in our bedroom or wherever we are. We won't be in the RV. I know. Oh, my baby. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I know. But anyhow, this month I have had a lot on me, and I know somebody asked me about a week or two ago. Said, "What do you do all day?" And it was like, "What do you do all day?" It had that tone in it, like,
Well, you tell me whatever I want to.
no, that's not the kind of question. They
what
were
you
trying to figure out.
you
You're
spend your time.
retired,
You
you're
got nothing to
old,
do.
you ain't nothing to do. You ain't
Yeah.
all you doing is sitting around watching soap operas, westerns, and game shows. They didn't say that, but when they said, "Well, what do you do all day?" It was just that snarky attitude. And I
That's why
wanted to say,
I say whatever I
no,
want
I didn't
to.
want to say that. I didn't say anything.
I would.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't even say because I in my
After
Bible study.
I picked them up off the floor.
In my Bible study, it said that you just don't do that. You just bite your tongue and just smile. Oh, that's what you do. Don't say nothing. Right. So I didn't say anything. The Lord was proud of me because I could have gone low, but I didn't. But this last month, I've taken 2 Zoom online classes, Bible study, maintained 2 YouTube channels, did a presentation at my church on fragrances, started shopping for Vacation Bible School, and our Facebook Live broadcast, and transitioning from our RV to our home, visiting my mom who is in hospice care, and of course my duties as a caregiver spouse. Yeah, that's a lot. I got tired just reading that, and so it is a lot. It really is. And so I was talking to my sister last night because I was dumping on her and whining. Everybody needs somebody to whine to, so I was whining to my sister and telling her, and so I typed it in a text message, and she must have read it and called me right back. I said, "Whoa!" And she said, "Sharon, why are you doing this to yourself? I'm saying myself. I feel like somebody was spanking me. And she does that part. That's, oh my goodness. Why is you let me what you should be saying when somebody asks you to do all this, you should be saying what?
Whatever I want to. Okay.
No. She said you should be saying no. You know, when somebody says, "Can't share," he said, "No." And so says no. And she's saying back to me what I have so often said to her and to other people and other caregivers I know who are overwhelmed because I can see it in their faces. They don't even have to say anything. I said, y'all need to start saying no. And I had just said that to somebody a couple Sundays ago at church. I saw her right after church, and I said, "You haven't been saying no." And she just hung her head. She said, "I know you haven't been saying no." And so if she sees me this coming Sunday, I'm gonna go to the other door. She might say, "You haven't been saying no, have you?" And I haven't been saying. I've been saying yes to everything, and like I said, because I have not been sick. My health is relatively good, surprisingly, and I think people don't realize, they forget how old I really am. And so you always, and I used to be in this thing at church, it would say, people always seem to ask the people who are busy because they know they're doing something. They're going to just be one more thing on their list versus asking somebody who's sitting down and nodding off and, not, and they ain't going to ask them to do nothing because they probably forget it or sleep through it. So, yeah. So, but one thing I said, let me see what it says. Oh, everybody thinks I'm sitting around watching soaps and game shows and westerns. Actually, that is exactly what I want to do. That is what I wanted. My best day is taking care of my sweetie pie and sitting watching game shows, westerns with him.
Your best day is Saturday morning when I get up and do the men's Bible study, participate in that.
That's my spa day.
I close the bedroom door, and I don't see you till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay.
That is it. Y'all not doing that this summer, are you?
No.
Oh man, I gotta find something else for you to do. Okay, yeah, but I gotta
go to breakfast with my boys.
Oh, that's right. You can go to breakfast with your boys. Yeah, I can still have my spa day, but that's my spa day. That's the day I do my feet and my nails. I wash my hair, I put my stuff on, and I experiment with some of my perfumes and stuff. I do, and I have a really nice, calm, peaceful time. Me inside with myself, just me by myself. Yes. That's what I do. Yeah. So let me see. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm going to that's it. That's it for tonight. What time is it? Ooh, we did good. That is it. And I'm missing y'all. Now, we're not giving up on Facebook. We just here and there and everywhere, but this is it for as far as our Facebook lives until unless we have something groundbreaking, like I win the lottery. We already said we're not telling about it. I did see that house on Potomac. I would love to buy that house. I win that $1 billion what's it called, that thing? Lotto for $1 billion, Powerball. I'm buying that house. But wait a minute, I gotta buy tickets, don't I? I'm still smarting from that 50 cents I lost 50 years ago when they first started lottery. I ain't got that back. My feelings are still hurt. I gave them 50 cents and they didn't give me nothing back. Oh, well. Okay. You got to play to win, and I don't play, so I guess I'm not going to win. But I'll be your friend. This is it, y'all. We're missing you already, and hopefully you'll miss us. But ain't nobody on here but us. Look at that.
Right.
Ain't nobody on here but us. Oh, that's okay. They'll see that we launched something, and then they'll say, "Oh, we missed you," and whatever. But anyhow, we were here, and we missed you guys. And if maybe once a month or something, we might come on and say hi, make a little 30-second video or something like we did yesterday. But anyway, I love you guys.
Love you too.
And thank you for being here with us for these past several months. And hopefully we see you after Labor Day. have a happy 4th of July and a happy whatever that is over there, and a Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth, and all that.
Ooh, happy anniversary.
Oh, yes, our 55th anniversary. We are taking credit cards, Venmo, Cash App. Yeah, we're taking all that. Gift cards, and you just stick something in there, put it under the door, leave it on the windshield wiper. We're good. So yeah, 55 years with this sweetheart of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually 60 years of being in love. My, even when I didn't say it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I know. I know. Thank you, guys.
Love you all.
Love
Take
you
care.
all. Bye-bye.
Good night.
And you did not pray.
Thank you, Lord, one more time again. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, God.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.